So explain how that works, because these are 16 families across the country, and it's a knockout tournament.
That's right. Each team is 3 people. The captain is aged between 11 and 16. They're the person in charge. They pick the other 2 members of their family to be in their team. And they basically, for most of the show, they get to decide who answers the questions.
And that's tricky, because therefore you need to definitely know your family's sort of knowledge, what they've got, what they're good at, where their weaknesses are. Because if you pick the wrong person, then that's your stuff.
As you just saw.
Yeah, as we just saw, yes.
Yeah.
And the
There's moments when he'll watch that back and go,
oh, yes.
I can't believe it.
But, I mean, they're all, you know, we didn't have any thick families on this one. They are all... No, seriously.
Good to
we
know.
may have had the occasional stupid answer under pressure. And, you know, obviously they are all under pressure. They're all taking it very seriously. We were filming in Manchester, and I was due in Elstree the following day to film The Chase. So I literally just kind of said goodbye to everyone, jumped in the car and sped straight
You didn't
down
have to get changed.
Sorry?
You didn't have to get changed. You're in the same clothes. You're in the governor's clothes.
Yeah.
That's your trademark now, isn't it?
That was not my decision. It was a decision made by a lady called Helen Rowe.
Right.
Take it up with her.
Oh, right, OK. Well, I think it looks fantastic, because it's very authoritative, and what it means is when you come on a show like this, we can see how beautifully you dress,
Well,
which is away from your character.
Well, this is how I dress when I know people are expecting to see the governess, but I'm not actually going to be in costume.
Yeah.
But it kind of hints at the costume.
Did you have... What did Bradley say when you said, I'm going to be a presenter?
He was delighted. I mean, I didn't say anything to him, but he came and said to me, you know, I've heard about your new gig and congratulations. And I'm sort of sitting there thinking, honestly, Brad, you know, I learnt from the best. I mean, I've been watching you for years, and no one can be as good as... I mean, you know, apologies, but no one can be as good as... I'm so sorry, Phil. You're quite good. But
wow, that came out of nowhere then. I wasn't expecting that.
But
anyway, thanks for coming in.
Was it weird being on the sort of other side of it, though, sort of asking the questions, doing the quizzing, I guess, as opposed to doing the quiz?
In a way, but the thing is, over the last few years, I've done such a lot of personal appearances that involve my turning up at a quiz and being the quiz mistress and reading the questions. So I'd done that quite a bit. Yeah, it was fascinating, you know, having the whizzy thing in your ear.
That's the earpiece they talk to.
That's right.
Gallery, yeah.
And actually talking to the director. I've generally not talked to directors because we don't. We've got no reason to, and it turns out, you know, Bradley has got the director talking in his ear all the time. I was like, I always wondered what directors did, because we don't meet them.
Suddenly your shot's going to disappear.
See, the thing is, they're controlling the shots now, so you know, gradually, bit by bit, it'll drift off. It'll drift off. They just won't. Yeah, they go. Look,
focus now.
You upset the director, and that's what happens.
No, directors are fantastic. It's just chasers don't tend to interact with directors. It's lovely to find out what these brilliant people do.
Well done.
I had a fascinating conversation with Bradley over the summer. We all went out because we all meet up usually in the summer in Portugal at least once or twice. And I was asking him about the chase, and I said, you know, do they ever go soft when you think, oh, you know, maybe I'll help this person, maybe and he said, you wouldn't believe how angry they get when they get something wrong.
He's absolutely right. I have been known to come back down those steps and kick the set.
Really?
Yes. I mean, I have to sort of kick a bit that won't collapse.
So you get that angry, you get that bothered.
Oh, sometimes when things just went wrong and I just couldn't get the answers up to my brain in time, and it can be so frustrating because, you know, it's our reputation out there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we don't want to look foolish.
So your family would have fared quite well on your new show because your brother's very good at quizzes.
My brother's pretty good, yeah. He's been doing pub quizzing for a long time, and last year he expressed an interest in the World Championships, which were being held. There was a venue in Harpenden. He lives in St Albans.
Yeah.
So he actually came along. He did pretty well.
Are you still better than him, though?
Oh, I'm better than him, yes. But if he put the work in, he could be pretty good.
He beat Sean Wallace, though, didn't he?
At the British Championships in September, he came along again, and yes, he actually beat Sean by 1 point.
Did he?
So he was very pleased about that.
I bet Sean was kicking the furniture then.
The first thing my brother said was, will Sean mind? And I was like, don't worry about whether he'll mind or not. That's not the killer instinct.
Which you have to have.
I'm just having visions of you on Christmas Day playing the board game and just the carnage that happens. Are you very competitive at home?
I am. I didn't actually. I've not played
You're not allowed,
I
I
own a
imagine.
copy of the board game, and I don't think I've actually played it with anyone else. I play the apps quite often. There are 2 apps out now because there's a new upgraded version.
Yeah.
Which everyone go and buy it. It's brilliant.
Okay.
I enjoy playing the apps. It's kind of weird when it's me. I'm like, well, whatever happens, I'm going to win. One way or the other.